Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to erase unwanted objects from photos with AI tools in Photoshop. And also, we will be using lasso tool for making selection, duplicating of layers, using remove tool, and generative fill. So let's get started! So here in our document, I got here an image, and our goal here is to remove all the unwanted objects. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a duplicate layer of our background layer. So going on to the layers panel, click on the background layer to make it active, then press Ctrl+J. There you are. Now let's rename this layer as the remove object. Then let's start first using the remove tool for removing the unwanted object. Okay, so to do that, so click on the remove objects layer, go to the menu bar. Let's find on the remove tool. Okay, so remove tool shows this symbol. All right, this one. Well, if you can't find that, you can just go to edit, then choose on toolbar, and then under the customize toolbar, you're gonna find the remove tool on the extra tool. All right, somewhere here. All right. Well, you can't find it now because we already put it on our toolbar. Okay, so that's that. All right, then let's start using this one for the options panel. Go over here on top. For the mode, I'm going to set this one to auto, may use generative AI. Also set it to find distractions. And then for the size, you can use the shortcut key. For increasing, close bracket key. And then for decreasing, open bracket key. Alright, so let's start first removing this plant on the table. So make sure, alright, so this plus sign is selected. Then let's start. Click and drag, something like that. Then, once we already have a selection around it, release the mouse. AI will try to remove that. There you go. Amazing, isn't it? Now, this time, let's remove a bigger object. So, this pillow on the sofa. So, I'm going to click, draw markings around it. See those pink things? That's the marking. There you are. All right. So, the object is already marked. Now, release. There you are. That's amazing. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. We'll keep on removing some unwanted object. Now this time we're going to remove those frames on the wall. Okay, so just the same thing. Put some markings. Then release. There you are. Alright, also the other frame. Alright, there you go. Now this time, let's remove the blanket on the table. All right, let's see how it works. So let's create a markings around it, something like this. There you are. All right, then release. All right, so once I did that, you will notice here that it doesn't remove that object well. See? Now, this time, for this kind of circumstances, we're going to make use of the generative fill. Okay, so if you find this contextual taskbar, this is how it goes. Okay, find this one. Or you can also go to the menu bar, go to window, then choose on contextual taskbar, and this bar will appear. Alright, so to start using generative fill, we're going to make use of a selection tool, and that will be the lasso tool. So going on to the toolbar, find the lasso tool, this one. Click this one. Let's create a selection around this object. Actually, a while ago, that was a blanket, but now it seems like it's a pillow when we tried to use the remove tool. It didn't remove well. Okay, now once we already have a selection, click on this, generative fill. Then let's add the prompt. Let's say remove. Then hit generate. All right, so it seems that Photoshop tried to remove it. Okay, it turns to a book. Now, going on to the properties for us to change the different variations. Okay, so let's click this one. All right, this one seems fine. All right, but this one is much better for me. It turns into a blue pillow. Okay, that's it. All right, so now this time let's remove that bed on that room. Okay, so let's first use the remove tool. Go to the toolbar, click this one. So as you have noticed that our mouse cursor, you can't add selection. For what reason? It's because we are not selected on the layers that is active. So going on to the layers panel, click on remove object. Now look at our mouse cursor. Now we may now start using this remove tool. Okay, so let's remove this bed here. Then release. All right, there you go. Now the room starts to get cleaner and cleaner. Let's remove those things on the table. This time I'm gonna make use of a generative fill. So let's go and get the lasso tool. Let's create a selection around the table. All right, click generative fill. Let's write down remove objects. Then hit generate. And there we go. Now Photoshop really cleared the table. There you have it. Let me show you the before and after. This one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to remove unwanted objects using AI tool in Photoshop.